Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mahala Monday. I hope you are very well. Rhoda's laughing, which is a brilliant start to all of it, and I hope you are too. But thanks for joining us. My name is Dugald. As always, I'm not alone. This person has been gathering animals 2 by 2 because it's been raining so much, and that's Rhoda. Welcome, Rhoda. Hello.
Hi there, Dugald. Thank you. You caught me off guard there. Sorry, guys. You know, the two of us are always having great fun before the show starts, and this one makes me laugh. I mean, that's part of his life. Mr. Comedian himself. Mr. Funny Man. Hi there, everybody. Welcome. It is cold, Dugald. It's very cold. It's going to be raining for the next 2 days as well. This is within Cape Town, obviously. And believe me, I actually do have 2 or 3 dogs that I've started putting together. Another 3 cats. So definitely. So I hope you got your cup of coffee or your tea, cup of soup if you do. Basically have that as well, because I believe it's cold everywhere.
It is.
It is cold everywhere.
It is. It definitely is a bit of a chilly one, but we're going to try and keep you warm, of course, because we're going to bring you all the good stuff as we always do here on Mahala Monday. But before we go any further, remember this is a live, interactive show. So we look forward to your questions, your comments, all the things you want to have it on the chat there. Let's just get a conversation going. But also, please, if you could really do this for us as well, we would love it and really appreciate it if you can just subscribe. Definitely do it and share this video, but please hit that subscribe button. It will be brilliant to have you along for the journey, for future to come and all the good things. You see, it's all about good things around.
All good things.
And things are happening, I'm telling you, because of you, Mahala Monday is just brilliant, right? And we bring you so much, and we're going to bring you more, and that is what has led us to this evening.
Oh yes, definitely. Exciting times, everybody. We've been chatting about it. We had one show that had happened, so we actually have another member that has joined us. Very exciting times for sure.
It is really exciting, of course, because we always try and keep you in the know of what is happening. But there's also the one thing you want to know is what is fun to do, to go out there, and what is really exciting that is happening around your neck of the woods, but also things that are trending and things that you really got to check out. And it is for that reason that we have got the best of the best. And joining us, as Rhoda has alluded to, as the latest addition and member of the Mahala Monday family, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Annette Havenga is here. Hello, Annette. How are you?
I promised you that I would stop complaining about the cold because it's not going to be warmer.
It's not going to be.
I'm very well,
So
thank
true.
you yourself.
Oh, it is fabulous having you here.
Finally.
Finally.
It's fabulous being here. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here.
Yeah, and joining our family out there. Everybody's watching us out there.
Hello.
That's our new member. So excited.
So you will see Annette all the time over the next couple of weeks, and all the time with us, of course. She'll be here. And we've got an exciting feature, which we're going to get into. But let me just tell you now, it's going to be called Mahala Monday Happening News. That is what it's going to be called. So it's going to be a fantastic feature that we're going to do for you over the foreseeable future, forever, really. And that is what we're going to do. But we're all excited about it. But before we go any further, Annette, let's talk Annette Havenga first. Let's talk Annette.
Annette, yes.
Because you're not just going to be our guest, well, the new member, but you're also our guest. So
Thank you.
Where's Annette from?
I just want to say something, Rhoda.
Yes.
That, you said people can have their coffee or tea or soup. My friends will probably be sitting with a glass of wine.
Oh.
I would like your comments, please.
Firstly, can I just interject there? Because Rhoda is always saying that,
I'm
all
always
with your
saying-
glass of wine. So she's been talking to your chobbies the whole time.
And tonight of all nights, I didn't mention it. Sorry, guys. But yes, with your glass of wine. Mark, and I know you're out there as well, with your glass of wine.
Yes, please. And then we would love to know that if you're having wine or coffee or soup, let us know.
So Annette, where's Annette from?
Born in Cape Town, bred in Namibia, Windhoek, but we moved back to Cape Town when I finished school. And yeah, that's me. So we lived in Hermanus for a while, and then when I got married, we moved to Cape Town, and I love the city. I love the northern suburbs where I live. And that's me in a nutshell.
So, but then, and so you've moved quite a bit then.
Well, I was born in Cape Town, moved in when I was like 2 years old, and we lived my whole life, my whole school career in Namibia and Windhoek.
Oh, wow.
So after that we moved to Hermanus when my dad retired, and there I was until I got married in 2006. That's like many years ago. And then we
Last
moved,
week Tuesday.
So yes, last week Tuesday. So not really that much. I was.
But I mean, you do get about. You do get
I
about
do
because
get
you got
about,
your
yeah.
feelers out everywhere.
Oh, you're very
Yes,
busy lady.
yes, I am.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, I will stop if I really stop. Then I will stop. I'm not planning on stopping.
And long may you not stop. That is what we certainly hope for. So I want to talk to you about happening news first.
Yes.
Because this is how we connect.
How we connect.
Yeah.
So Happening News is a multimedia broadcaster, news and advertising.
Okay.
So we do a little bit of social media advertising, broadcasting, visit places, and a news hub. So we source news from all over, like attending the Comic-Con and then reporting about it, talking to people on the floor, the exhibitors, bring inside news. And I'm a born storyteller, so I like to go out there and go collect the stories. And I think that is what I'm doing and I'd like to bring to the table.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
preferably good news, but unfortunately not always only good news, because that's...
Yeah.
But I do try and bring a bit of both.
Yeah. And a lot of the focus is, of course, like you illustrated, and we saw there in one of the images, Comic-Con was like major big events, like
Yes,
really exciting
yes.
stuff.
And once again, I try and be versatile. I don't only do wine farms, which I love, but I need to go to Comic-Con and I need to go to the Africa food markets, and I need to cover everything because things are just happening all over. I wish I could clone myself.
And this is obviously just you going out there, going to do these stories and actually just broadcasting that, obviously, and advertising what's happening, obviously.
Happening, yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
interesting.
like I said, talking to the exhibitors, telling their story,
Yeah.
how did they come about in the industry where they are. I'd like to know the story. A lot of times they landed there by an accident.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't even planned. They maybe worked for somebody and somebody recognized the talent in them. Same thing when I go to wine farms. I want to know the story behind it. Why did you become a winemaker? And were you... Sometimes people don't even come out of a family of winemakers.
Exactly. So I'm just listening to you now. So, and I know we've spoken quite a bit, even prior to us joining and things like that. Your passion, and this comes through, your passion for tourism is something we've always discussed and we've chatted about even before the reason why you joined us. And wines, obviously, as well, especially tours.
Tourism.
The two of us been chatting about wines and what we like. And believe me, it's been a talk. Even Dugald, because Dugald loves his wine as well. So where did this all come? And hospitality, obviously. How did this passion? How do you incorporate this all?
I think I started off as entertainment journalist, and then you get older, and I was thinking sometime I have to get to a place where I can't run around with the young people on the red carpet anymore. But also my colleague, who's also a friend, she said, you need to niche. You need to find that one thing and not be everywhere. And then this year at the Africa Travel Market, I realized that I really have a passion for tourism.
Wow.
And I like wine and combine the two, and I do wine tourism. But I don't only do wine tourism. I visit the areas. Like on Thursday, we're going to Swartland. We're doing a Swartland media tour. We just did Dwarsrivier media tour. So to bring their stories as well.
Oh, wow. And you must be meeting quite a lot of interesting people on the show, because I know one of the people we interviewed as well.
Yes, Praisey.
And I mean, this is obviously how you also hooked up with her, and to find out somebody that unique, I mean, my word.
That came from the wine commemorative event that's hosted every year in February.
Yeah.
Carmen Laram, actually from West Coast Way, she's doing that flower tour that I spoke about last week, and last month. I'm going to tell you guys about it more. So she introduced me to the wine commemorative event. Once again, it just fueled the passion for wine and for tourism. And Praisey won the award. So that's how...
Fabulous person.
Before we go any further, because we're going to talk more about it, but we do have a comment or two that has made its way in. And thank you very much. Mark says, welcome, Annette. So lovely having you on board. Here we go. He goes, seems like our friendship is meant to be. glass of wine is
It's
ready,
ready.
Angel.
Rhoda knows me so well. I knew that.
And it's very
Hubert.
substream repeat. Subscribing is a simple act of support. Good evening, guys.
Hey,
Hi,
the
Hubert.
Hubert.
Thank you, sir. Hello,
And
Hubert.
another one from you.
Yeah, he says you are hyper-local or aiming for a broader national reach. That is to you, Annette.
Yes, I would definitely like to have a broader national reach, and I think that's why Happening News moved away. It used to be Cape Town Happening, and it became Happening News SA, so
Okay.
that we can have our footprint throughout the whole of South Africa. Me personally would like to travel further than just here. I would like to take the tourism part further and
Yeah.
go to the parks, the Kruger parks, and whoever wants to invite me, that's an open invitation. I
Go
would
for
like
it.
to come visit, and I would like to share your story.
So,
Definitely.
and there we've got so that is the landing page for Happening News.
Yes.
How did this all form? How did this all start?
During COVID, we didn't have anything to do. Being in the entertainment industry, there was no entertainment going on, and
Yeah.
I actually met up with the guys from Helderberg Happening. I said, "Oh, let's do a Cape Town Happening," and I would like see somebody egg challenge. Remember egg challenge in
Yes.
COVID? So I
Oh
would
my word. Oh.
interview these people. How did you find it? And it just grew into a full-blown news page, and we became Happening News because we were getting too busy. So I danced with the EFF in Brackenfell when they had the whole thing there, and I go to Comic Con and I see shows and I watch ballet and I watch theatre and I go to wine farms.
Oh.
Get to do all the
Someone's dream
things
come true. Oh.
that you like doing, and it just, you know what, it's so fascinating to hear that. I mean, obviously the COVID time, none of us really remember that time as like, you know, the happiest time. It was all cool at the beginning. Well, oh, we're just gonna chill, but you know what I mean. But we were all suspecting maybe 72 hours at most. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nobody thought days, weeks, months, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, at the beginning, it was obviously a very nerve-wracking time. I'm trying to make light of a very horrific time, but something great came out of this.
Yes. I made the most amazing friends. My hairdresser, Hello Scissors, for instance,
Scissors.
they were trying to yeah, that red hair, that's Hello Scissors that did that. So they wanted to open earlier, and we tried to, we interviewed them. Yes, they were ready to open. They were geared up and ready because they know how to sanitize, they know how to be healthy and clean. So I became friends with Antoinette from Hello Scissors, and she's been my hairdresser ever since.
Wow.
So she's had my hair red and pink and blue, and
Well, is that you?
that's me.
Yes. Oh wow.
Oh
Dugald.
wow!
Look at that
My
beauty.
goodness!
So yes, the like spectacle world there, you will see as well. They make sure that I can see. And Slender Wonder, yeah, thank you, Slender Wonder. They helped me to lose 27 kilos. You'll see my face is a lot rounder on that photo. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So these are the people that stand behind me. You know, we can't do anything without our team, a village behind us.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
So
you have
true.
your village as well, and I think
That is
your
so
support system is also part of your village.
Absolutely
That's my
wonderful.
village.
Absolutely
That's so
wonderful.
true.
It is truly fit. I thought when you were referring to the hairdresser, I thought that was now the hairdresser on there. Like I thought that you, because I just saw a face. I never really looked. That's why I had to ask.
That was actually for a short film that I was in. It was called Crunch Time, and I was a very mean boss lady.
Oh wow.
So the red sort of worked with with my character.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That was my boss. I also would have been scared.
They're smiling. I wasn't smiling.
I was gonna say you had to be very strict.
I was mean.
But you've done quite a bit of acting though.
Yes, I have. I've done Arendsvlei, Project Dina, very recently Kelders van Geheime. I'm going back there again. Yeah, that was MasterChef. Some of the events that I attend, more on the entertainment side.
Yeah.
Also an event, Rachel Khaleesi, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely.
It is. No, it's fantastic. And how do you find the acting?
don't think it's going to be ever a career for me because I don't want to die hungry and yes, because if you haven't made it by now, I don't think you're going to make it in that career. I really don't want to be alone and hungry when I die. So it won't be a career, but I like the acting. I like stepping into somebody else's shoes and giving life to a character and giving a face and a voice to a character. So that's nice. And for me, that does this little short stories or 1 or 2 episodes, the character's just alive for that 2 episodes, and that's nice. But with TV, they always can bring the character back. You never know.
You never know.
So if it does become more of a career, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
But I don't see that, because I do like what I'm doing now. I like journalism and I like touring.
And it's also a case of where the focus is now.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I'll do the odd work, but like I said, I can't promise you that if they tell me now you've got a full-time part in Kelders van Geheime, that I'll say no.
I'm just going to say
We'll play that by ear. Just in case my agent is watching this and then he might be upset with me.
Exactly.
We got another comment there, so we're going to check that. With us, of course, Annette Havenga, who is a new team member here with us at Mahala Monday. We will bring you a fabulous feature week on, week out. So we look forward to that. Take a break with Sureen. It's about time.
All right. She's actually my colleague, friend, business partner, editor, voice of reasoning.
Nice.
There's Jabbar.
Nice to meet you, Sureen. And Jabbar's also saying, hello, how's it, Jabbar? Hope you're all right, sir. Hope you got good. So Hubert says COVID-19 didn't kill the hustle, it reinvented it. Agreed with it. And that is such a wonderful way of putting it, Hubert. It's an excellent way of putting it. It really did.
It did.
Exactly.
We started doing like the acting side of it. We started doing our auditions at home. And that's something we are still actually doing. You go for auditions to audition places, but a lot of these auditions are done at home. And they kept on doing that, and that's great. I mean, it's far to drive sometimes for these auditions. I love doing a audition from home. Just make sure your sound is good and your camera is good, and
doing a little bit of a self-tape.
I love a self-tape because you can take and retake and retake and retake without the nerves.
So, tourism, wine, hospitality, all in all, the entertainment. Out of all the things that you've covered, I know you said you really got boosted and you're really excited, especially about the tourism. And wine sort of thing. But you've gone to Comic-Con. Yes. You've mentioned dancing with people when they were busy with something.
Very busy.
With EMF, you were mentioning Brackenfell, which I remember a specific incident.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that you've done, what is there that stood out, which you never thought, and then 10 years ago would actually do?
Being tear gassed with the EFF? Definitely not. I was there and I had to run from the tear gas. But I think the wine tourism, being so involved in wine, and I did with a friend of mine, did a course. She also writes with me. She's got an adventure blog called Adventure Begins, XYZ. So we did a wine course together to be able to write more informed articles when it comes to wine.
Okay.
And if somebody told me that I would do this 10 years ago, the only thing I knew about wine 10 years ago was I like it or I didn't like it. Now I know more about, what it tastes like on your palate, and I know about cultivars, and I know about the soil and the fermentation process. So I think that's something I would definitely like to pursue even more is my knowledge in the wines. And I have this big dream. I want to win an award as a tourism journalist, like somebody that really did things for the tourism and for the wine industry that helped, because our wine industry is in trouble. And yes, we need to do our part.
Oh, wow.
Are we not consuming enough?
We are not consuming enough. And younger people, Annette is consuming enough.
Look, between you, Rhoda, myself,
Dugald, I think we need to have every Monday at least a bottle of wine with us.
That's Painted Wolf. Painted Wolf wines is they are very involved in the African wild dog. there's only about 6,000 of these wild dogs left in the world.
Serious?
So they
Wow.
donate when you buy from them. How good is this? When you buy from them, they donate to the Africa Wild Dog
Oh, wow.
Trust Fund. So they've donated like millions over the past few years. So
yeah.
really,
And
they
where are
do
they situated?
Where is this?
Samodium. I know they are talking about moving, but at the moment they are still at Samodium. Samodium Guild, it's called. So there's a
Guild.
brewery there, there's a restaurant, very nice. And the two owners is amazing. Jeremy's birthday, happy birthday, Jeremy.
Oh, happy
The
birthday,
winemaker
Jeremy.
and co-founder. And they've got a magnificent story. Emma Borg, she drives around in a Land Rover and she travels. So you see, I'm so involved with these people. They keep me inspired.
Oh,
Yeah.
So how
that's
can
exactly
I not be inspired, and how can I not want to keep on doing what I'm doing? I mean, I've got, even like you guys, it's inspiring just to be working with you. And I find inspiration from people around me every day. Everybody's got a story to tell. Every day holds a story to be told.
Exactly. And don't you find sometimes, I mean, I'm just listening to you and you're such a busy lady, that your day just tend to go too quick. You just don't
today
have
was
enough
like
hours
that.
in a day.
You run out of day.
You run
Today
out of
was
time.
like that. I was
One
like,
of those.
I had a radio show to record. I booked tomorrow my radio show, Radio Overburgers, on a Tuesday. So at my radio show, I was trying to fit in so many. I went to gym. I had a meeting. I had 2 interviews. It was like, what am I doing? So I almost ran out of time. Yeah, it does happen.
It does happen.
I think we need to plan better. And you need to decide, you've got all these balls, some of them are glass and some of them are plastic. You need to decide which ones you need to keep in the air. And the glass balls, that's your family. And
Oh, wow.
I must admit, I do sometimes drop them. My daughter will tell me that other people get my undivided attention and she has to compete with my laptop and phone. Yeah, so I think we need to focus on that. And I do try.
And you try your best.
Yeah. And also, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's funny you should say that, because I always find, because it's a similar thing, you know, like the days start very early for me, because it's a whole day, whether it's radio or recordings or auditions, like you say, you act or whatever you want to say, and then it's still performance, or you're hosting an event or whatever it is. And then most of my time I spend in the traffic.
That's the worst
Which
part
is
of
like
it
super
all.
annoying, because
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff, apart from recording something or something you could do like a self-tape, where you don't physically have to be there, when you're hosting an event, I've got to be there.
Yes.
Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's a very different thing. And then you spend at least an hour there. And sometimes I just spend an hour in the driveway because I can't get out or whatever. And it's,
Your driveway.
and it's always like that. So it's refreshing to hear somebody saying balls in there.
Yeah.
Some are plastic, some are glass. You've got to make sure the big ones are.
Because I think
Proper ones are
we
there.
put so much pressure on ourselves to keep all the balls in the air. It's not possible. I always thought I can't drop a ball because I don't have the time to bend down and pick one up.
Oh, wow.
And that's when I thought about it even more, that no, it's okay to
It's a
sometimes drop them.
fantastic analogy. Thank
Because
you.
we always telling people it's okay to not be okay. So now I'm saying that, and then I'm worrying about dropping a ball.
Yeah.
The balls will drop.
Yeah.
Because there's things that you have no control over. Like
Exactly.
COVID, or sitting in the traffic, or your laptop dying, or things happen.
And the clients and these deadlines and there's all of this, there's life
Or
happening.
they were working in my road today. I have to record my radio show, and they've got these
Yeah.
digger loaders things there in the road, and beep 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 going
Yeah.
on, and then they scream at each other. I don't know why they don't just talk to each other, but they stand there and scream at each other.
Oh,
So yeah.
Oh, they can't
Things
hear
happen.
because of the
Yes.
You've got to talk over it.
And you don't have any control over that. So make a cup of
I
tea
love
Go.
the balls, the crystal
What can you
glass
do?
balls. I
What
love
can you
it,
do?
love it. Very good.
Fascinating. Listen, Annette, what can I say? It is just absolutely brilliant. We want to touch base with a comment or two, because I do believe
Yeah.
there's a comment or
I do
two
believe
coming
there's a
up.
comment, yeah.
And then, of course, we've been
Nicole.
talking. Nicole says, I also want some wine.
Definitely, Nicole. We need to get together and have some.
Congratulations, Annette. You sound like someone I know.
I wonder who that would be.
I wonder who that could be.
Yes.
Hubert.
Nicole knows apparently a person or two. Hubert says, how does crime in your tourist hotspots affect the local community, and what steps are happening to use as they take it to improve safety and change the negative perception? Thank you, Hubert.
Thanks, Hubert.
So From our side, there isn't a lot that we can do to help with the safety, but what we can do is educate the tourists how to be safe. I mean, it's and make sure that we get the news through to the right departments. You know, we have a contact with City of Cape Town, and specifically now talking about Cape Town tourism. So, you know, you need to get the messages through to people like JP Smith and his officers, where the problems are. They are not on the ground the whole time. They need us to tell them. I mean, I voted. I'm allowed to speak up. And so and we do that. So yes, we try and make sure that if things happen, if there's an unsafe area or a lesser safe area, and also we would speak to the people hosting these tourist attractions. What are they doing? Asking them and how's the safety? We went to Batha retreat in Stellenbosch, and it feels like this is such a big open space. How safe are you? They've never had any problems there. Batha retreat in I don't know if you know Batha retreat.
No.
Magnificent. They do such a lot of things for the Kailmore community.
Oh, yeah.
The kids come there after school and they study there. But they also, it's a retreat. You can go stay there. Beautiful, beautiful. Little cottages all have names of people who previously lived there, farm workers.
Oh, wow.
They try to keep to keep the inheritance. So they didn't change the houses a lot. They made it, of course, nice and comfortable for tourists. But it stayed there. The heritage, it's like a heritage to them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So that was my question. It's like, this is such a big open place. Are
Yeah.
we safe? I said, yes, we are safe.
All right.
Sure.
So you do keep people informed,
I
of
try.
course. Yeah.
I must tell you that I've never felt unsafe where I've travelled, but it's not to say that it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I remember an event, I think it was a big event in South Africa 2 years ago, where out of the media room, they stole laptop and cameras from some of the journalists.
Ooh.
And this is the media room, which is upstairs. So I told today, I hope that somebody took it by accident.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
I would hope that somebody took it by accident, because I can't imagine that somebody would just walk in there and take a laptop and a camera bag.
Oh.
So yeah, and that's not even the tourists, that's the journalists. And you hear about these things a lot, where journalists are attacked, where their stuff is stolen at the hotels. So it's not impossible to happen, but yeah. And we always have to be vigilant anyway.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you're traveling in South
yeah.
Africa or in America and France, it doesn't matter, you have to be sure that you don't showcase your stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all over.
No, it is like that. We've got to check if there's another comment or two. I think we have it. But Hubert, thank you for opening us on a nice topic and a conversation.
But thank you, but
there.
I will make sure to pay attention to that as well. You know, it's comments like that focuses you on new ways to go forward again.
yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And also I want to touch base on Nicole's comment there as well, because I must tell you, because you definitely going to keep us informed of like really great wine and wonderful places. I'm going to ask you that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There we go.
Excellent. So
Definitely do.
I'm
Definitely.
extra happy. Happy.
So before we go to our segment of our new segment of our show, we're just giving Annette some time to get the laptop up and running.
Like I was saying, laptops not that it died, it just went on a sleep mode.
You went in a sleep mode. And just let everybody know, obviously, this segment will be once a month, end of the month. Every Monday, last Monday of the month.
Okay.
Am I correct? So Mahala Monday, what's happening? Yeah.
I was just thinking, you know, if you know of an event, if anybody wants to share something, an event that needs some attention, maybe especially community events, if there's something that you would like me to touch on, please send a WhatsApp, send a message, and we can make sure to also talk about that.
Definitely.
Markets, I'm thinking I'm going to actually talk about it tonight. Markets, we need to go and support these local markets.
Exactly.
But we need to know about it. And if it's not advertised, and if I don't get it into my inbox, I'm not going to know about it.
Exactly.
So please do contact us. You are more than welcome.
And your details is on the screen there. So anybody that needs to get hold of Annette,
that's me.
All the details there. Drop an email or just go onto the site and then get in contact and give us that information, because we can only know what's happening if you tell us what's happening also. So then we can actually just advertise and not get it out there.
And not only focus on the big events.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
we want to support and we want people to know about your events to come support you as well.
And even, just listening to you regarding what is the one with the dogs again? What was that one called? The place that the wines with the dogs?
Painted Wolf.
Yeah, look at that now. Something I Dugald didn't know about. So now there's more people out there know about this.
Yes.
So this is exactly what we're talking about. Let's get it out there.
Get it out there. And remember to make a booking because they're very exclusive. So they like you to book because they want to prepare for you and they will give you. It's lovely there. Well, all our wine farms are lovely. It's very difficult to choose. But at the moment, I won't say which one's my favorite.
No, be careful now.
You tell us off air.
We'll say it off air.
We'll spill the beans. Well, Annette, so over to you then. Are you all good to go?
I'm good to go.
Good to go.
All right, so there we have it. This is then our first edition of Mahala Monday. What's happening?
Well, I already said good evening, but let's do it again. Good evening and welcome to your July edition of Mahala Monday. What's happening in Cape Town? Do you like ballet? Well, then this one is for you. I also like ballet. The South African International Ballet Competition is taking place from 28 to 31 July. As Africa's premier ballet competition, the 12th South African International Ballet Competition SAIBC brings together top-tier talent from across the globe, offering a platform for emerging and professional dancers to compete, connect, and be evaluated by a distinguished international jury. This year's event builds on a strong legacy with expanded outreach through SAIBC regionals, the continuation of the prestigious Ballet Recognition Awards, and inclusive programming that ensures access for local ballet schools and communities. With a global jury representing countries such as France, Germany, China, and South Korea, SAIBC 2025 promises to be an unforgettable celebration of excellence in classical ballet, cultural exchange, and artistic inspiration. Tickets are available at only 150 Rand per person for a full day experience. Visit the website for more information or to book your ticket. Now it's winter, as we have said many times, and we might need some encouragement to get active. July offers an unforgettable challenge for runners of all levels. Lace up and participate in a challenge for runners of all levels. The 2025 edition features an ultramarathon, a half marathon, and a 5x5 kilometers relay. Junior runners also sprint their way to the finish line, making this a race for the whole family. This event is taking place on 12 and 13 July from 7 in the morning till 6 at the Sea Point Promenade. Embrace the journey of the Cape Town Festival of Running. Navigate yourself to the Cape Town Festival of Running website to enter and get on the road with the Cape Town Festival of Running. Staying with sport, the High Rocks Cape Town is taking place on 19 and 20 July at the CTICC. High Rocks Cape Town is the ultimate fitness challenge and it's returning to the mother city for its second edition. Following an incredible debut in September 2024 and a successful Johannesburg event in March 2025, this globally renowned indoor fitness race is back and it's bigger and better than ever. Participants will face a standardized race format consisting of 8 functional workout stations, each preceded by a 1-kilometer run, all hosted in a dynamic stadium-like atmosphere at the Cape Town International Convention Centre. Whether you're an experienced athlete or a first-time competitor, High Rocks is designed to test your strength, endurance and determination while offering an electrifying experience for both participants and spectators. This event caters to everyone with the divisions including open, pro, doubles, relay and adaptive categories. Athletes can compete individually or team up with friends or colleagues for a shared challenge. Let's see if I can get my colleagues to fall in with that one. High Rocks Cape Town provides an opportunity to push your limits and join the global fitness community. Results are tracked on a worldwide leaderboard, and with its unique combination of running and functional fitness movements, High Rocks is not just a race, but a celebration of athleticism and perseverance. Participants, it will cost you 1,600 Rand to take part, and spectators, once again, 150 Rand is what you will need to attend. Visit the website, navigate yourself to the website for more information or to book your tickets. You're looking for something else? Have a family outing. Visit our botanical gardens or make a stop at the aquarium. How about a drive to Simonstown or take a walk on the Hout Bay Harbour Wall? Don't stay cooped up at home. Be a tourist in your own town. Support local, visit markets, and don't forget to support our local wine farms as well. We have so much to offer in Cape Town, and it's most definitely not only for visitors from abroad. Well, till next month, stay warm and healthy and keep things happening. Over to you, Rhoda Dugald.
Thank you, Annette. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Oh,
Very
excellent.
nice.
Lots of sports.
I was going to say, who's going to be doing the one, the sports one?
Hyrox, I nominate Rhoda.
Are you?
And she will do well.
I'll do the
Because
150
I
and
saw,
I'll do the spectator
yeah,
one.
because I saw, no, what do you mean? No, Rhoda, come now. Don't. Shame, show these people. Rhoda.
Yes.
Show them what none of us know.
I think I'll be falling out after that 1 kilometer run already. So
Exactly.
We just say, that's far.
Oh, 1 kilometer.
To run,
Oh.
I get tired if I just look far. It's just keep me
okay,
where.
I think let's agree we all buy tickets for the ballet.
At least.
And we
Yeah.
can watch them.
we
They
can go
do
watch.
need the spectators. We can't all be competitors.
There we go.
No,
There we go.
Good point.
Yes.
Good point. But if somebody should go to Hyrox, it will be Rhoda.
And we would yes.
No.
but if you're going, we'd like to hear from you.
Yes, yeah, that will
100%.
actually be great as well. If you should be going, let
Join
us know how it
Rhoda.
was.
Hyrox.
Join Rhoda. And we'll be the cheerleaders. We'll
No,
Go,
guys,
go,
no,
go.
guys. The
Go,
two of
Rhoda,
you,
go.
I'll be on the side
Be there,
cheering you
yeah.
on.
And I love this feature because especially like school holidays and
Yeah.
all of these things.
It's going
think
to
it
be
is
a lot
brilliant.
happening.
Thanks,
You
Annette.
know, it's going to keep you very busy.
yes, you're going to have to give me more than 5 minutes.
Definitely more than 5 minutes for sure. I do believe there's a comment as well.
It is.
Hubert.
says, congratulations on launching the
Aw.
new segment. Looking forward to great content. Excited to see it grow.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you,
Hubert.
Hubert.
Really nice. He says, how can we as business promote happening news? SA November 20th. You're welcome to promote your organization at the Business Against Crime Tourism Seminar in
There we
2025.
go.
Oh, I would love to attend that. Hubert,
There you
please
go.
let me know.
There we go.
There we
I will
go.
definitely be there. Definitely.
There, you already got a delegate. Done.
There. Thank
See,
you, Hubert.
You see how easy she said yes now? And you don't want to say hi to the Hyrox. Look how quick that
I
was.
said, I'll cheer you
That's the
on.
way to do
Okay.
it.
Yo, I've been struggling. You know, now the people see, Rhoda, how I've been struggling all these years.
Thank you, Hubert. Thank you. So we'll definitely put the date down for that
Yes,
one.
that would
Definitely.
be great. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
perfect. I'm sure we'll have some of the city people there as well.
Oh yeah, they definitely would be there. Yeah. Especially as Business Against Crime initiative. So yeah, we need to be there.
They do a
Definitely.
lot. I ran into JP Smith at a golf day, and he was
Yeah.
actually on his way to do one of these crime watches again. I mean, that guy is hands on. He's in. He
busy.
gets in the car and he's with them. And once again, they can't be everywhere. So we all need the public to also shout and tell us where the problems are.
That's so true, so true.
100%. But to share Hubert's echoing sentiment is really fantastic. Well done. And we'd love to see it grow and just
Thank you.
keep us all informed of what is happening. And I think it is just absolutely fabulous.
Yes, I'm going to bring you some news singers. I'm doing the Swartland media tour from Thursday on, so I'll bring you some news on what's happening in the Swartland.
Yes.
We're going to see, we're going to Darling Cellars, we are going to Evita's Perron and
Lekker.
doing a toffee tasting.
Ooh,
Perry.
nice. Oh,
Not-
you need to tell us about all of these when you get back. Definitely.
Oh, definitely.
I think we need to
Share
give
all
an
the
extra 3-4 minutes.
Yes.
They're going to 10 minutes. I like this, just listening to
To
what
the
Annette
powers,
is doing.
we're putting it out there to the powers
Putting
that
it out
be.
there. Definitely.
And you know what is great? The way that you say these things. Because sometimes when a person hears about these things, you always think, it's like, it sounds so distant.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's on the doorstep. All
is
of
on the
these things are
doorstep,
so
yeah.
accessible to do.
I would like to also, thinking about moving forward, is to not only share Cape Town events.
Yeah, please.
Because there's a lot of things happening all over Cape Town, all over South
South
Africa.
Africa.
And
Definitely.
I tend to always focus on Cape Town because I'm here and there's so much here. And I mean, Cape Town, like we said earlier, is the Hollywood of Africa. But there's a lot happening all over South Africa and Africa for that matter.
Yeah, it would be nice because our clientele, obviously, our reach is also quite broad. So you know what?
Yeah, so
If not, why not?
wherever you're watching
Yes.
from, if something
Tell
is
us what's
happening in your
happening.
neck of the woods, let us know. Let us know.
Or invite me to come experience it.
Exactly, even better.
Yeah, I'm making sure you get this message. Right?
Yeah, gotta put it out there. Gotta put it out there. Yeah, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us here this
Definitely.
evening. Thank you so much because
Thank you for having me.
a lot is going to happen now.
Oh, yeah,
Mahala
wow.
Monday is now becoming
Sure.
bigger, better, it's
Yeah.
more exciting. There's so much for us
Very
to look
exciting.
forward to. So thank you very much for contribution tonight, for all the future contributions.
Thank you.
And we just wish you well and safe travels because we
Thank
know
you,
you're
thank
out and
you.
about all the time.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
just keep doing what you do.
Yeah, they take a break with Serene. Annette is excellent at making connections.
Oh,
That
thank you,
is, making a connection.
So I know that Serene was watching, but I'm going to have to, as soon as I'm off air, I'm going to make contact with all my other friends because why are you so quiet?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, but thank
Trust
you,
me,
thank
all
you.
all the people, and I know, as I say, important people, they all there. They all gonna
They're
watch
all
it. They're all
watching
watching it.
They're all going to comment later. Oh, I watch your show. I watch your
Yes,
show.
yes,
Yeah.
They're gonna tell you.
But Serena's really she's had my back for many years. We actually typed court cases together many moons ago. So we would get the court cases are recorded, and then you have to type it to the next day.
Oh, you weren't the stenographer there?
Luckily not anymore.
Afterwards, the report, yeah.
And sometimes you would have it's called a running case. So you had to type throughout the night because tomorrow morning 6 o'clock, that thing needs to be typed. When the court starts, the judge or whoever needs that case in front of you.
That's how you know Rhoda. That's all. Yeah,
You are
it
looking
was
for
wine
trouble.
and all sorts of stories. Okay.
Don't, that's why the face look familiar. Wanted.
So Serena, we typed together, and many a night I would.
Oh, wow.
Please listen to this piece because you can't hear what these guys are saying. And it was a different time. You had to work very hard for very little money.
Oh,
But
shame,
one
man.
good thing came out of it. My friendship with Serene, and then of course our business
Was meant to
partnership.
be.
Ah,
She
wonderful.
keeps me intact. She
Intact.
pulls in the reins. You know?
You need that. You need that.
She reminds me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have to
Thank
do with
you.
Dugald all the time. Bring in that rains.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Someone
no
has to do
rains.
what. There is rains there.
You can't see it, but behind Dougal, there's she's
Thank you, thank you.
She's actually got a sore muscle from her pulling.
Thank you. Yes, Dougal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must be careful. I've got
That's
the
why I'm sitting
compadre on
like
the
this.
show
Yes,
now.
sorry.
You must be careful now. You have to
Oh,
be
it's like
careful.
that?
It's like that.
You know, but she's sitting right next to me, so
Just be careful.
So there you have it, everybody. You have now officially met Annette, who is now part of the team here on Mahala Monday, and you will see her all the last Mondays of every month going
That's
forward. It is called Mahala Monday. What's happening? Happening news. There we go. That is what it's called. Yeah, because I'm gonna mess it up now. Aren't I?
What's happening, Mahala Monday? What's happening?
it's happening. We're happening.
We're
That's
happening, that's it.
happening. So you're going to be informed, of course, of everything that is coming local as well. And, of course, it's going to be in the broader spectrum of the country. So wherever you are in SA or anywhere on the continent, wherever you are in the world, by all means, let us know what is happening. Because we got to know what is definitely happening. And that is what we're going to bring to you. So all the inspirational stories behind it as normal, and always the great and the wonderful ones that, trust me, you've met Annette now. You know exactly
Yes.
what she will go and find that real gem amongst all of it, and she'll bring it to you. So that is fantastic. Anthony says, come and join us for the launch of the showroom at Amazing Kitchen in Joburg on the 4th of July. Here we
That
go.
sounds like I will definitely. Thank you, Anthony.
Anthony, good luck with that. Good luck. We
Yes,
wish you
yes,
all the
yes.
best with that. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Brand new show. Fingers crossed. Wishing you
Amazing
all the best and
kitchens,
well done.
definitely.
Yeah, please,
Well
Anthony,
done.
let me know so we can also do some interviews and talk about it and do some
Oh, yeah.
broadcasting on Happening News as well.
Yeah, well, we've met Anthony. We've had
We've had
brilliant.
him,
I'm
yeah, on the
talking
show.
like
Wow.
in fact, I remember this very clearly. I actually said that it was a kitchen, and I was like thinking I was looking at the Starship Enterprise. Like some of the
something
designs
just came
are
up
like
from the
just.
surface.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
Yeah.
what's happening? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
They're amazing.
that-
Oh, that's so TikTokable.
It is. It is.
It's not called Amazing Kitchens just for.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know where he comes up with these ideas. It's like.
Can't
Just to
wait
let
to
you
see.
know, I've been
Oh,
to their showrooms as well in Johannesburg.
extraordinary.
Been to their showrooms. When you open it up, it is really amazing.
So that's the 4th of July
Yeah.
in Johannesburg, the
That's
showroom,
right.
Amazing Kitchen. So if you're in the Joburg area, make sure you... Anthony, can you give us that website so people, if they want to go visit there?
Yeah.
I think it's Amazing Kitchens.
Yeah.
Amazing Kitchens.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's how easy it is.
As easy as
Anthony
that.
will correct us if I am
And
missing
I
it.
will
But I
definitely
think
make
it's-
sure that it's on Happening News SA as well. So
That will be great. That will be
you.
great.
Thank
That
you,
will be
Anthony.
great. Yeah. And they're very, very busy on their social media as well because they're actually on their website as well, which is Amazing Kitchens as well. Yeah.
Really fantastic. We've got extraordinary stuff.
So there you go.
thank you.
Got the invite to go to Johannesburg.
Easy as that.
As easy as that.
But that wraps it up for us
That
for
wraps it
tonight.
up. That's right, Dugald.
So, for always we say from the two of us, but now it's actually from the
three of us.
Yeah. So, you got to look after yourselves and everybody around you. As always, please remember to definitely hit the bell and subscribe. And if you haven't done it, just share the show far and wide. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode because it is also going to be very celebratory. And that is coming your way next Monday, which is the 30th of June. That's it. I've said everything I needed to say.
That's it. Thank you, Annette. We shall see you the end of the month.
Yes, thank you very much.
So until next time, thanks for joining us here on Mahala Monday. We'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody.
Bye.